What's up, y'all? It's Anglers and it's Baba Son TV. And today we got a girl is locked up for getting her sugar daddy's thumb going in his bank account. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 200K subscribers. She pulled up in the Uber and left in something smoother, like on some Chuck now. Allegedly, it's a female. A female got a contact saying her phone, the sugar daddy. It's an old guy, an older guy.
Tonight at 10, a brutal murder of a D.C. man is making national headlines. Investigators say two women played a role in his death, and there are some really gruesome details about what allegedly happened after that killing. Now, we do want to warn you, some of the details we're about to describe can be really disturbing to some viewers. DC News Now's Tosin Fakile joining us now with the details. And Tosin, the document uncovers exactly.
So she ended up linking up with this older guy. I guess he spent money on her from time to time. He got an account. He's spending so much money on it. It ain't even so much money. She used to eat McDonald's. She don't have nothing. This is a Washington, D.C. girl. She's from Washington, D.C. And dating a D.C. girl, they just crummy. This is the definition of crummy. This is allegedly. I don't know this person in real life. Sorry to her family.
Yeah, Chris, that's right. Court documents reveal that the man, the victim, called Sugar Daddy, was fatally stabbed by one of the women who they say killed him and is now charged in the woman was recently arrested, and police say she is charged in connection to that murder that happened back in April. Medical examiners say the victim, 53-year-old Fasil Tekla Mariam, also had a thumb removed. Now, court documents show the victim had several cuts and a stab wound through the stomach that punctured the stomach and hit the spine. On April 5th, police went to an apartment in the Brightwood on Peabody Street in Northwest, and that's where they found Tekla Mariam with stab wounds and a severed thumb. Investigators say one of the women arrested used his thumb to get money from his account, using the money to pay for things like Uber, weed, and alcohol. Investigators showed pictures of the suspects, 19-year-old Audrey Miller and 22-year-old Tiffany Taylor Gray. Court documents also reveal security footage that showed the suspects at the victim's building. According to court documents, witnesses say Gray referred to the victim as her sugar daddy. Gray was arrested July 1st. Miller has since been behind bars since June. Now, police say Taylor Gray is charged with first-degree murder while armed felony murder. Now, she was arrested in Prince George's County. She's expected to be extradited to D.C. to face those charges. Chris?
It's your boy, the War in the DMV, man, and we're here today on Baba Son TV, man. We here to let you know what happened, man. So pretty much the dude name was Fasil Teriyaki, man, and pretty much what happened was he was a sugar daddy, man. He was tricking, man, you know, living large. So pretty much they show up to the house, right, and instead of giving them the sugar, they stabbed the man fatally and killed him. But this is the part where it gets even wilder, y'all. That's where it get crazy. So apparently his cards were locked with his finger, right? So they cut his finger off and went around making transactions with his finger while he was in the house. Dead. They left him to die in the house. Went shopping and bought weed. They traced it back to weed. They was going to dispensaries and all that, man. And then the crazy part, they realized I killed my man to buy weed and liquor, man. They ain't buy no Benz. They ain't buy no G-Wagon. They was buying probably Don Julio. They was buying Don Julio. They killed that man to buy KDs and Don Julio. It's crazy. But this is how they got caught. So pretty much he had already filed charges on the dark skin jump, because the dark skin jump had stole $1,800 from him. And then when the cell phone pinged, right, it pinged right by her house. So they practically just knew. And then when they seen the footage, it was a wrap. But the part where it even get more wicked, man, after leaving him dead in the apartment, because he was dead for about 4 days. This happened in D.C., by the way, y'all. Because he was dead for 4 days, right? She go get the men, right? They put on their shiesties and they go steal stuff out the house, man. Like, this is the most wicked tricking situation ever. And no sign of remorse for Mr. Teriyaki, man. Yeah, think about it. They didn't try to get rid of him. They ain't try to move him. I don't think I can keep talking, but pretty much, man, they just left him there for 4 days. Brought the team in there, cleaned out the house, and try to keep him in there for as long as they can, which I find very crazy, man. And my condolences go out to Mr. Teriyaki, because this is a crazy situation right here, man. And at the end of the day, this could be any one of us, man, if we don't think smart, man. Be smart when you think out here and move right, man. And remember, y'all, safe out here, y'all. It's your boy, the War in the DMV. My condolences to Mr. Teriyaki. And you live on Barber Son TV, man. I'm out.
Two photos. Police say suspect number 1, Audrey Miller, and Tekla Marion are seen together entering his apartment on April 1st.
D.C. police believe Fossil Tekla Mariam had been dead inside his third-floor apartment here on Peabody Street Northwest for about 4 days before his body was discovered. According to a court affidavit filed in the case, he had suffered blunt force trauma to the head, he'd been stabbed, and his right thumb had been cut off. A witness told police that the thumb was used to gain access to a cash app and to buy liquor and drugs.
Included in the court affidavit, investigators attached numerous photos from surveillance cameras mounted outside 2 entrances to the building, as well as the foyer and the hallway leading to the victim's apartment. Police say 2 men, one they have identified but not charged, were seen with the 2 women coming and going from the building over several days. Investigators say the suspects used the victim's key fob to get into the building and were seen carrying items out of the apartment. There was also evidence suggesting cleaning agents have been used to conceal or eliminate evidence.
Family, none of that ain't got nothing to do. I'm just cracking jokes on my blog. Don't feel too bad about this. I want my fingers. So, the old head, sugar daddy, he spending money on her. She ain't going to McDonald's. She getting like Raising Cane's. She getting real chicken tenders, you know what I'm saying? Like, so she felt like, oh, you got money. Sending her Ubers, buying her Uber Eats, all that. She getting unlimited Uber Eats and rides and hotels for early other night. So she like, oh, we got that bag, this, that, and the third. So you know, when the Southeast DC girl, everybody think DC is the White House. This is what these girls are on. The DC girl, this is just DC girls. When they figure out you got a bag, they up to something. They put their uncles on you, cousins on you, nothing. She wanted the money to herself, so she did it herself. Allegedly. This is all allegedly. So she get her old hair, sugar daddy. I guess he stopped messing with her. The funds was a little low. So allegedly she goes in his phone. His phone is locked. He passed away. He didn't pass away. She didn't cut the finger off. And to get in his phone and order Uber Eats and Ubers, they use his thumb. Like, they got his thumb. Like, they got his thumb in like a napkin. She just riding around. She's just cooling with his thumb. She wants some Uber Eats. Just put his thumb on her phone. His thumb on the phone. Open it up, order Uber Eats straight to her. Like, straight off his phone with his thumb. Like, why he... So they found him. They found it and tracked it back down to her. And this is how the story goes. Now, y'all should have an understanding. It was just a sugar daddy had a little young jump. Young jump found out they had a couple dollars. Tried to get that couple dollars. Something happened, boom. She used his thumb to get through the phone. Allegedly.